Okay, good evening everyone. Tonight we have a Division 2 match between Blackheart's Booty Call and DK's Tipsy Agents, with these teams currently doing quite well in the division. Quickly looking at map pick and ban, DK Tipsy Agents picking Towers of Doom, banning Dragonshire and Tomb of Spider Queen. Blackheart's Booty Call banning BOE and Garden of Terror. We're already in draft number 1, so let's swap over to that now. Now, most interesting thing as far as draft goes is going to be Blackheart's Booty Call. They might be one of the most interesting teams in the whole of Division 2. And that is mostly because of this player, Nerf Valera. Yeah. Bit of a psycho. This team, they play Zagara. And ironically, that's not a joke, Zagara ban. It's one of their most played. I'm a bit of a Zagara enjoyer myself, but I don't know about picking her all the time. In any case, we will not be seeing her for at least game number 1, but I suspect this ban will stay for the entire series. So that is the first ban of Blackheart. We don't really have any pirates in Heroes of the Storm, other than of course Blackheart himself, but as far as heroes there's no pirates. Like, we don't have Gangplank or something similar that I can make funny captain jokes about. In any case, globals will make up the rest of the bans, with the Haka as well as False being taken away. First pick for the side of Blackheart will be Junkrat. Definitely hero you see more up in this end of things was casting the Nexus Rumble on the Monday, and I don't recall seeing Junkrat at all in those games, the upper or lower Rumble. In any case, DK's Tipsy Agents will be starting off their draft with Blaze for presumably offlane. I don't know if they play at main tank or not, as well as Joey getting Rhaegar. We expect an offlane match here, but instead of wanting to get some strong picks for their 4-man, it will be Diablo as well as Samansfer getting Anduin. So yeah, offlane you can target here, you could look at Hogger, you could look at Leoric, you could look at some of the more spooky things, Samuro, Zeratul. Blaze, not really a hero that can punish in the 1v1 unless mistakes are made. By picking early, you do open yourself up to getting targeted in the offlane. It will be Tracer, looking to stop the Blaze being harassed during the rotation by the looks of things. Which is also a way you can go about it, but I do wonder, Blackheart's Booty Call, are they willing to bring out some of these less commonly seen offliners as a punishment to Blaze pick? They have a bit of Junkrat though, so kill Fet in the off-man in the main group rather, if they pick heavily to place the offlane, could be limited, but in terms of Doom, scaling is certainly an option. Can see now DK's Tipsy Agent most likely saving second damage for last tier. Going up into a Valor composition. They already have Blaze as a strong frontline, and now Johanna. Okay, there goes everything as we're saying. As well as Valor and Zul and Nova immediately locked in by Blackheart. I do like this, by the way. If you know what you want to pick, just slam it. Don't waste time. Make the other team have to immediately think about what they're going to do against it. Zol and offlane you can definitely play against Blaze, will have some trouble dealing with the extra minions. Yeah, they're just playing to full team fights. Rexar lock in at the end there for Samu. And we already, I mean, yeah, this is for two teams in a draft. There's nothing more to say about that. personally, I am in favor of teamfight compositions on this map. There's not excessive scaling from the Blackheart's side. In any case, game number 1 will be Towers of Doom. Left team, Blackheart's Bootical. Well, they're not disappointing so far, I'll say. It's going to be Warzes playing Junkrat, Halcon playing Diablo, Nerferira playing Nova. Ferreira wasn't... Whatever. Samantha playing Anduin, and Higgy playing Zool. Right hand sides. DK's Tipsy Agents. McGiblet's playing Johanna, Joey playing Rhaegar, Craterdale playing Blaze, No Scope Ninja on Valor, and Samu will be Rexar. Has gone into Flare level 1, not opting for the wave clear on Rexar. Obviously, this isn't offlane Rexar, you have your Blaze for that one. But most likely it'll be Rexar moving to cover mid lane for Craterdale as needed, so I suppose just thinking they want the Flare to better deal with this Nova. Has gone for covert ops, so any sort of interrupts on the stealth make her less powerful. You can see there the increased slow landing the snipe onto No Scope Ninja. Now Warzes early on just wants to get the Q, the baseline quest, stacks up and then try not to lose it. Seeing now moving up onto top lane. Higgy has the Bone Person, of course. Blaze also big hitbox, so very easy to stack up there. And then in theory, if you're good at Nova, you don't lose her from that point. And it's not like the red team has an excessive amount of mobility to dodge away from your snipes. I don't remember off the top of my head if... Was it? Anyway, it was playing Nova. Oh my god, messed up. In any case, the Giblets looking at the contest, but not going to go for anything with Rexar already being there to deal with the mid lane. They have left Warzes here to try and deal with Soak, which isn't going to go very well for them. Definitely, we're going to have an easy time clearing out the sappers, I would expect. Junkrat, one of the better heroes when it comes to doing it, for sure. Mine not going to find anything on those Ninja. It is, by the way, the Q quest from Valor. Zul not even opting to shade, just perhaps thinking it's not safe enough to go for auto attack build against this much lockdown and burst. Though this might come back to bite them later on. Halcon on Diablo has not gone for spell armor level 1. Going for Div2 instead, maybe thinking there's no need for it. Maybe assuming it was going to be AA Valor. Didn't see the order in which level 1 talents were picked by the players. Without spell armor, the Q Valor can actually get through Diablo's health bar just fine. A little bit of a play going on at the moment, but no one going to full. Samu needing to cover top lane as Blaze, I believe, needed to recall from this harassment here. It is covert mission from Nova. You do have Misha, of course, you can kill to get stacks of it. But it's going to be a while before they take the top camp with this one. Niflira getting the start on the channel here. Gibbler's taking a bit of damage, does need to get the Purge and Iron Skin there, both were used. Playing now up in the top lane, now onto Warzes. Cannot escape from these melees once they start hitting on this Nova, so will be an easy kill for Samu. Still contesting over the bomb point, but not thinking there'll be much happening here. Capture going to be finished by Blaze as Samu rotates down, so this is now 3v4. Nova only now respawning. You are going to try and contest it anyway. Halson's still forward. He's going to get stunned up by Misha there. McGilbert's set into everyone. Ironskin will get through the tower shots at least. And Johanna going to start getting the channel here. Misha going to buy some space, but not able to stop Nephilia entirely. There will be one interrupt. Warze's now arriving. Misha taken out. Johanna not going to get the interrupt first. I'm getting that one. And now Higgy is here as well. It's a 45 in favour of Blackheart. But Samu actually going to get knocked into everyone. Charge there from Household as well. Purge is not enough to keep him alive. And that will be Rexar going down. Channel in favour of Blackheart in the end. It wasn't. I wasn't expecting him to get a kill there, but with the Bone Fizzard and the Concussion Mine, not a whole lot you can do once targeted by that if the Concussion Mine goes through. Now looking for a play onto Blaze. Not going to kill him, but the damage is good. Healing Fountain available to recover a bit though. It is going to be one of a chamber for Nova at level 7, not opting into the full Q build. Have a little bit more reliability, I guess you could say, with this Talenty not. If you miss one Q, it's not the end of the game necessarily. Giblet's just tanking up for the moment. A little bit damaged, but it's hard to imagine a kill coming out of this. Going on to Vala, the Concussion Mine is there, nice and early. Root's going to be vaulted away from though. There's good damage nonetheless onto this Vala. Kills up in the middle. Again, it is Samu and Craterdale collapsing on this Nova. Maybe playing a little bit too far forward, trying to get some of these kills. Aspect of a Beast from Samu level 7 going to offer a very nice amount of lockdown once the Nova gets jumped on. Some damage now from those. Just need to be careful of mana though. Okay, for the time being. Higgy's still top lane, so easy capture. Never mind, Precision Strike gonna interrupt that one by our Nova. Second interrupted by the Clone. So we are going to have a level 10 fight here. It's a little bit split, but we'll see what we can do nonetheless. Nephilia trying to go on the bottom lane. Diablo is now the target on the top side. Higgy going to be jumped on by Rexar and Blaze. Okay, for the time being. Is now Samu moving down. Has the balls ready to go if they want to do this. Nephilia going to get the capture by McGlibbis, not finding the interrupts. Lightning therefore take out Johanna as well. Now Higgy and Cladder up in the middle altar, having a little bit of a fight, not going in Blaze's favour at all. Scouts and Mages will be used to try and knock down this Blaze, but I don't see a kill coming out of that one. Warze's nonetheless going to get the mid capture. Mage trying to interrupt, but not able to do so. That's both objectives going in favour of Blackheart's Booty Call, taking a quite sizable lead, I'd say now, in the objective. Question Mine not going to find No Scope Ninja, who does have no mana. And Healing Fountain not for another 20 seconds. Going to not be that useful for the time being, I would imagine. Precision Strike not finding much there, but they are getting the push onto the wall now, other side of Blackheart's. Higgy going to be jumped upon. Kodo, I think, just checking the top camp that nothing was happening. Warze's currently in mid lane. Snipe not going to connect. There are enough charges now on the covert mission to take the top camp. We see now the rotation up for that one. In the meantime, they are pressuring on bottom camp as well, so nothing's going to stop them topside. Blaze is even collapsing. This is a bit of a overreaction. Nice fake out there by the side of Blackheart's. Sapper's going to connect without any issue. Warze's trying to stop the Blaze. He's going to take the long way around, but needs to now deal with mid lane as well. Blessed Shield, they are looking for a play now onto Android. Light Bomb is there. A bit of shielding from hitting two people, but it is going to be taken out. Misha over the wall will be the response, but that is not an even trade. Stepping up as free, the side of Blackheart's going to get punished by DK's Tipsy agents for that one. In the meantime, they are still playing on top sides, and Craterdale is really suffering from this one. Precision Strike will be dodged away by the bunker. Taken down to about half of the place. It's now hit the Healing Fountain. Minor damage onto the top bell tower. Gusher Mine going to root up Vala, but there's no play on this one. Now, once again, XR Samu doing some nice work here. He's not connecting with the oil. Higgy living on about 150 health. Warze's here as well, but you don't want to be here. Charge straight away. Igniting the oil here by Samu may be a mistake. Getting rid of the slowing effect that it has, and Warze's able to get out of that one in the end. Could have been a kill there, but not quite. McGibbon's quite far on the flank now, looking for a play onto Nifavlia. Going to jump away though with a concussion mine, now trying to turn it around. Riptide is here, Boars from the top by Samu to try and buy some space. Warze's now way too far out front, going to get pulled back to safety though. Ancestral healing will be used now, they're looking for Halcyon, but this is a W. Diablo, you can't chase him when he's escaping. And you see there, nice usage of the Ghost Protocol by Warze's. Going into the Untargetable. No Script Ninja not able to connect with enough auto attacks to finish off the Nova there. Definitely not something you want to keep a habit of, though, I guess I'll say. Kodo getting the top camp. Piggy trying to drop to charge. Will connect by Blaze level 13 now, so that thing does do some damage. Going to use the bone armor to survive for the time being, but Blaze starting to fight back now in the 1v1. It gets worse as we go into the late game for the Blaze, so I hope he doesn't get too comfortable with this one. Sapper's taken by both teams, so there's one ultra now in the middle. Everyone moving down. Higgy a little bit late though for DK, so it's a 45 time being. Misha going to maybe suffer from it, but won't be committed onto. Let's get Ninja Defense getting a free clear of the Sappers as Blackhearts are posturing quite high towards the objective. So now they are the team with tempo lead, but with Warzes and Halson around, it's difficult to actually finish on this one. Now looking forward, Diablo, Precision Strike, gonna buy some space. Gonna be all okay for the time, Big Rose Diablo. This is 100 souls of W Diablo, you can't kill him this easily. Warzes on the flank, is no mana though, does this Nova. If the fight goes on, it could be a bit of a problem. Samu trying to make space in the bottom, but looking now for the Nova. Ghost Protocol was used, down cooldown, Creditor going to connect to both frames, that will be the kill. Now looking for Diablo. Higgy has turned up though. Bit of a 4v2 at the moment, and might turn this one around. Unstoppable a little bit early there by Joey maybe. Creditor going to walk away on about 800 health. In the bomb side though, Neflia and Samantha not able to get through these frontliners. Misha goes down at least, and we're not done this fight just yet. Going to now look for McGiblets. Going to need to walk this one out. Does have the Iron Skin available for the Riptide, will be used. Starting a capture now attempt the side of Blackheart. Blaze is below. Get some oil down. Next interrupts will be difficult though with all the Junkrat traps set up. We've seen that Blaze stepping forward, going to find that one actually. Higgy getting some push in the mid lane, but 16s are here for both teams though. Halson is now the target, going to try and flip and buy some time, but not going to get the fire stomp in time, taken out. Samantha for the next target. McGibbets and Samu looking for this one. Bless Shield will secure that one. It's 2 kills in favour of DK's Tipsy agents. Diablo respawning, but Joey going to get the capture here. No precision strike from Warzes to stop that one. Now Diablo not having the souls is a lot more vulnerable for the time being. It was taking a bit of damage, but everything seems okay for the time being. Higgy finally getting this top tower. They've been playing for the whole game, have a side of Blackheart. Samu now matching on the middle. Not much is happening at the moment. They need to be careful though. Samu playing respectfully. Warzes coming up to try and look for that one. It is the W Towns later by Nova. Double tap of course pairing nicely with the one in the chamber, and also more usage of the armor reduction. Now, Kato not actually connecting that charge onto Higgy. Still going to die though is Zul. Nova taken out as well. Boar connecting onto, I think that was Diablo. Blessed Shield by McGiblets. They're looking for another kill. Anduin, the next one taken out. Diablo, no chance of getting out of this one. It is 4 kills out of nowhere for the side of DK's Tipsy agents. Don't really know how that one started, but Zul has... I mean, maybe he was a bit far forwards, but Samu and Hedel with these heavy crowd control bruisers, are doing a lot of work on setting up plays for their team. One of the squishiest heroes in the game when you can land damage onto her. Triple bell tower phase. It's 4 bell towers to 4 at the moment, so we're seeing now, okay, they'll try and take that one back. No Skip Ninja starting up the channel anyway on the contested one. Samu also getting the top bell tower, so they're not trying to play for 5 shots. Precision Strike was used to delay the bottom one, as Warzeus and friends now stepping up to try and reclaim their bottom bell tower. Sapping on the way though. Blessed Shield onto Diablo. Pull ready for Mandate if needed. It is double pull level 16 of course, so will be difficult to find Blessed Shield plays. Now are we going to let these sappers in? Halcyon stepping forward but scared a little bit of Misha. They will get all of them now. Underneath the towers are McGiblets. Essential healing going to connect but not enough. Lightning there finishing off that one. Misha also taken out. Very determined to get some more shots in and going to pay for it. They're at the level 20 advantage as well, but now with Death on the main tank, they are going to give a Blackheart's really cool some room to get back into things. Samu, now they are looking for some plays up here. This is though E at level 20 on Valor, and so many hungering arrows. No Skip Ninja quickly disposing of Zolan over there. No need for the extra range, says No Skip Ninja. Just want more damage. And when you're playing a triple frontline, you need as much damage as you can get. Doesn't look like there's going to be play for the mid bell tower just yet. Sapper's going to be taken away. McGibbets respawning in 5 seconds, and we're quite a bit away. How much health does their team have? So I'll move the overlay for you. There you go. 20 to 20 at the moment on the objective. Give us a cradle playing around the top side. Nova is going to respawn, has Precision Strike available to do a stall. Cradle going for the steal, but I don't want to let this one happen. Precision Strike will be used. Is anyone available for a second interrupt? Samantha should arrive in time with the Divine Star, cutting it close, but going to find it nonetheless. Now, aggressive play here by the side of DKs, but they do have a composition that can look for these sorts of plays. Balls from Samu, rooting everyone up. Hellgate will be used defensively, but there's so much crowd control and damage from No Skip Ninja to follow up on it. Going for towers again, though, is a bit of a dangerous play. Concussion Mine has been dropped. Blaze not going to be knocked away, though, with it. Misha, the first one going down. Nerfleo over the wall, trying to do some work. Cannibal level 20, allowing for so many resets of defag grenades. No Skip Ninja posturing up to try and stop him, but have to do so yet. Just yet the front line is going to have to try and tank her as best we can. That final frag grenade not connecting. Samu stopping the interrupt, I think it was a fire stop there. Let's get Ninja taking a lot of damage, trading with Warzeus for the time being. And they really want to get this capture. Precision Strike once again is back for another interrupt. Nerfleo is doing so much damage here with Junkrat, resetting with the Endless Nades. Why would you pick any other talent? Misha now maybe in trouble, going to get chased around by the Chattering Teeth. And No Skip Ninja finding the kill there on the bottom side with some Hungering Arrows. And Diablo, next target, house on, no Hellgate. Going to charge out onto Misha. Boar's going to root in place, but W Diablo with all the souls. Quite difficult. There's a body blocker though by Misha McGiblets, but it's not quite complete. Surviving for a time being, Halcyon and friends. They are going to get the aggressive bell tower though. Other side of DK Tipsy agents. Misha may be in trouble, but without Nova, they are struggling for enough damage to 100 to 0 any of these frontliners, Misha included. Nerfleo doing all that's possible, but it's not quite enough. Seeing recalls now from the red team after taking their sappers. Tunnel is open though, so can easily return to push with their sapper camp. Kalo taking the top camp at the moment, but with a wall stop, it's hard to imagine they'll be getting any tower steal up there. It is double objective on the top side again though, so if they can get this top bell tower, it could do a lot for them. Now looking for Diablo. 200 hours connecting so far. Misha giving an escape though. Boars are going to be used. Misha already down. Warzess on the flank. Look for the slows onto Vexar. Could be a target here. Goes into the feign death. Going to leave it now. Bone Prison onto Samu. Kedal is here as well to try and buy some space. And stuns onto everyone from the side of Blackheart. Trying to escape now is Zul. Running for Hellgate out defensively. No Scope Ninja trying to do everything possible here. Diablo still running for the hills. Warzess going to be hit up as well. Pull will be used by Samantha to buy some time. Halcyon down, still below 1,000 health is Diablo, which is not where you want to be. Already used a healing tap as well, so there's no Devil's Due full heal coming from this Diablo. At the moment, though, everyone needs to hold out the top side because objectives have begun. No one here at the moment for either team. They were too busy brawling in bottom. Could just be a trade, though. Kedidal does have the potential to interrupt. Neither side feels confident enough to look for anything. Past 20 minutes now in this game. 8 health to 16 on the cores. No one's really found any bonus damage from Sappers or Fort Control yet, so we are getting quite far into this one. Level 23 going to be hit soon by DKs. Currently 77 stacks on the puncturing arrow, so that thing doing quite a bit of damage. Difficult to find level ups at this point in the game, so not going to outscale the flat increase on that one. Next are going to direct Misha to safety just about, but these Junkrat traps are quite the pest. Warzess though, not so happy, wants some bear for dinner. Not going to find it though. Also not finding the stun there on Val. I'm going to eat some hungering arrows in response. They are struggling when it comes to these Junkrat traps, so it seems the red team have these frontliners, but only McGiblets has the unstoppable on it. You see, Credidal does not, if he gets hit by one, he knows the Diablo is there in order to stop him. Warzess looking for a play onto Val possible. These frag rates from Nerfleo doing awfully. But plays onto Diablo, going to be pulled out. Fire Stomp getting enough health for the time being. Best shield onto Warzess, almost certainly down is Renova. Now can they get more here? Nerfleo going to jump away with Concussion Miner underneath the tower now, which might be too far. Giblet's going to get first Ancestral. Second one will be in time as well, so Johanna completely fine for the time being. Lightning Breath will be used. Unstoppable. Stopping the Blaze Charge, and Nerfleo trying to chase down everyone with these flag grenades. So many resets. Hellgate in from House on, but no stuns at the moment. McGibbet is the next target, and Einskin already used. Not available for a while as well. Johanna in trouble potentially. Goes down, I think it was 100 health, but living for now. Samu below, Misha respawning. Need to be careful now. Nerfleo going to get stunned up. House on there as well. That second pull from Endo does not have another one for another 50 seconds. Misha now the target. Diablo slowed, healing up with the Fire Stomp. Higgy on the oil, in trouble now. Blaze. Vexar stunning for all their worth. House on now going to just heal up with the Fire Stomp. Who am I kidding? This guy's fine. But it is going to be Zul that is taken out. Kedidal finding another capture here. There's another one in mid lane. Samu Boars interrupting the charge there. Stunned by Misha as well. Diablo going down. Junkrat going down. It's just Nova precision strike. But you can't precision strike your way to victory this game. Buying as much time as possible as Warzess, but just going to fall. Samantha looks like wants to join the death chain as well. Thinking better of it. And that will be DK's Tipsy Agents taking the win in game number 1. Certainly went the distance though did that game. I think we were about 24 or so minutes? 23 minutes in the end there. You can see how much damage Junkrat was doing that game. Nerfleo 184,000. Warzess not putting up the same numbers as Nova, unfortunately, but you did see what this hero can do with the roaming potential. They were able to steal away the top bell tower, which is something that can be difficult to do without full team rotating up there. In the case, no Skip Ninja for most of the game, basically threatened as Devour. Q build sufficient damage to get through when you have a front line this durable. Lots of stuns coming out as well from especially Samu as Vexar creating a lot of plays there for the team. Going to throw it over to a quick break, and when I come back it will be game number 2. Okay, we are back with game number 2 here between Blackheart's Booty Call and DK's Tipsy agents. The agents taking the win in game number 1 and going to take us to Cursed Hollow as Blackheart's Booty Call are opting in for the first pick. Now, Cursed Hollow, definitely a map you can play Zagara. Definitely a map we will see Zagara banned because if they're not letting it through on Towers of Doom, they're not letting it through at all. Just do not want to deal with Zagara. Have not played against it. Blackhearts have played with Zagara a hell of a lot more than that. We did see Nova in game number 1. If I'm being honest though, quite ineffectual compared to some of the other stealth heroes that are in the game. Yeah, there are interrupts with the decoys and the precision strikes. There was the bribe on the top camp. Quite simply, for a 23-minute game, I would hope my damage dealers do a little bit more in the team fighting than that. And also utility build, to be fair. Going for the slows and the armor reduction, not opting for one of Nova's higher damage builds, but nonetheless not able to kill with 180,000 damage on Junkrat. It's probably a little bit frustrating for Nephilia, if we're being honest. Savannah's ban staying from Blackheart's Booty Call. I've already seen the global now, Falstad banned away. Vala from No Scope Ninja going to be taken out. They do not want to deal with that one again. The Haka taken away as well. Brightwing still available. See if the teams prioritize that one. I'm going to go into Hogger. I'll note that Halcon playing Hogger when Higgy was the offlane last game as well. I suspect that they might be doing some swapping around to play these more pocket pick heroes, so probably not worth overly reading into it and having a Hogger main tank sort of thing. Veigar and Hanzo. Sagara, I forgot actually. With the Falstad pad is left open, so Warsa's got to get his hands on that one. Don't know how this happened, but this is Sagara's one better maps. With the amount of team fighting you do in the chokes. Also, I think plays Devouring more normally on Sagara on basically every map. At least in my experience, I recall not seeing any Nidus Worms. And Samantha going to lock in that right wing I mentioned earlier. Now, are we going to see... I guess it's difficult at this point to find globals if you're the side of DKs. ETC, stage dive is an option. Can be difficult for Sagara to deal with. Sure, you have the movement speed on creep, but that cow will get on top of you with a stage dive nonetheless. Greymane going to get banned away as well as Johanna. What are we going to see? All three of these players from DKs picked frontline heroes in the last game. I think though with a squishy Sagara's hard to reach, we might see second damage, and it will be so with Samu taking a Genji. Diablo this time for the Giblets. Rounding out the comp, Tychus and Garrosh. See Diablo, punish Diablo. Tank and damage open. The Giblets, you have fun this game, buddy, because... Well, who am I kidding? You're not going to have fun this game. It's Garrosh and Tychus, and then Sagara. Most likely Corrosive Saliva, level 16 for even more damage. Don't think that high health bar of yours is going to do anything, buddy. Last pick will be Sonya, which is similar to my ATC idea of just getting on top of this Sagara and sticking to her. We also have Genji as well to get to the backline. This could be an Apocalypse Diablo. This game, I wouldn't mind that one, but DK, even if they can get on top of them, Blackhearts have the tools to survive. Brightwing has the ability to do so. And yeah, it is going to be Higgy playing the tank this time. Was just a one-time thing to get that Zul out. And I really am scared of how much we're prepared for Sagara. They must know what they're doing though if they're leaving that place to pocket pick, and they know it when they ban game number 1. In any case, game number 2, Cursed Hollow. Blue team, Blackheart's booty call. Warzes playing Zagara, Halcon playing Hogger, Nerferira playing Tychus, Samantha playing Brightwing, and Higgy will be Garrosh. Red team, DK's Tipsy Agents, 1-0 up. McGiblets playing Diablo, Joey playing Rhaegar, Credidal playing Sonya, No Scope Ninja will be Hanzo, Samu will be Genji. No level 1 talent yet for Hanzo, goes for simple geometry. Looking for the burst damage to try and deal with Garrosh later with the Giant Slayer, or Piercing. Both are quite useful on this map, I suppose, as everyone's in the middle lane at the moment. Not seeing any sort of Sagara level 1 pushing, which you definitely can do with how tanky the Roachlings are these days. Seeing Halcon at least moving to another lane, but no one wants to move yet from DK's Tipsy Agents. Samu now leaving to match for Hogger. Warzes going to get walked up to top lane here. Genji can confirm poke damage onto Holger, but how effectual it is another matter with that on the prowl healing. No one's touching a mercenary camp yet, which has me a little bit scared. We're at 1 minute 20 now. Joey going to start it for 1 minute 10 rather. Joey going to start it for the side of DKs. Halcon after clearing bottom lane and now moving towards the Sprucers. Let's look at this one. Do we have good placement? Is that a straight spin? It's not quite, but fine nonetheless. Samu now spotting this out. Going to jump onto a Hogger, taking a bit of damage here. Phase shift available though. Samantha coming in to help. Samu going to jump away from that one. So phase shift gotten and camp delayed. Can't complain about that one. But no one started the red team Bruce yet, so no opportunity to have the two camps crash underneath their wall here. Cradle starting that, but this will not be in time. Samu jumped now by Higgy, throwing everything into the protection, but this Genji doesn't want to use the jump. Very long cooldown while you're not mounted. Now being left to deal with top lane on 500 health, it will be a bit of a challenge for Samu to do much here, I'm going to be honest. Jumping into the Painlings as well. This could even kill here if things keep going wrong, but there's no mana left on the Sagara. Seeing now damage on the mid lane. Only now camp finishing for side of DK, so wall should be taken out here. Garrosh not connecting there with the Q. I guess because of a range from Unrivaled Strength that one happened. Not going for body check against Diablo as a choice. Joey clearing out some creep here, going to get thrown by Higgy who was waiting in the bush. Walking it out for the time being, so nothing more from that one. Cradle going to get a free clear of top lane here as was SOA moving middle. This will be XP lost. Now, red team, I'm going to choose to play slow on this objective and just let the Sonya push. Can go very quickly. It is the full Sam build from Cradle. Now McGiblets may be in trouble. Queuing back in onto the Tychus for the moon speed. Gotta get stunned up again by Higgy and taken out is Diablo. Did get the tribute though, did the team, and Cradle staying on the top side, so overall not bad at all if you are DKs. You can see Sam level 4 quick clear of the minions there. Now hitting onto the towers. Of course minions do a lot more. Why does my overlay say 0-0? My apologies for that one. DK's a 1-0 up. Next should be spawning up in the top lane. Tower was taken there by Cradle. Don't know what's been going on in my overlay recently. In any case, Halcon now starting on the camp here, watching for the loot horde placement and the spin. Can't tell us correct out, so I'll give him a pass nonetheless. Going to quickly get those giants. No one contesting from the red team. Joey and No Scope Ninja the bomber. Samantha gonna get thrown. Finds a little wave though between Diablo and the tower though does our Brightwing, so no kill coming out there. I don't know, maybe my overlay's just a bit tipsy as well from all the stringiness having happening. Genji does not actually have the means to deal with the creep other than the Swift Strike, but I don't think that's a particularly good idea. So, not a whole lot happening at the moment, which I suppose both teams are happy with, as they've both drafted in such a way they can play the later fights. It'll all come down to the execution. Well, I might have those an execution of Sonya. Samu's going to spot this out though. Genji, intro protected, going to get out for now. 300 health taken out by the frag grenade. Nephilia getting that kill. Has not even gone for frag grenade build, just going to press W. No problems there. And now we're seeing some activity. Warzes spawning up the minions to get this push going before the minion wave arrives. Nephilia and Warzes going to finish off the top 4 out of nowhere. And Blackhearts take the lead in this game. Boss will be a bit ambitious, but certainly possible. 3 members now on bottom lane. They're looking once again for Samantha, but This really seems like an overcommitment for the Brightwing. Level 10 now has the Blink Heal. Many waves here, going to pass through the walls, going to give that one up. Credidel going to need to leap away. Nephilia not finishing the kill though. Cigar going down, gathering more, not buying enough space. One for one in the end there. Playing around their boss at the moment, other side of DK. Starting up their boss now, not on vision though yet, but maybe they can sniff it out. No one's moving at the moment. Cigar only just respawned. This could be a free boss for them. They also have a tribute up on the side of Blackheart, so it's at least not that threat coming out. Hogan will find this, but not in time for contest. Spin, I mean, it's just ridiculous, right? You can still go through the spin even after start to the cast and interrupting it. Iggy, okay, as Apocalypse will be used to interrupt the capture. Now seeing Samu move in for the interrupt, so they're looking to fight this one, don't want to give it a curse just yet. No Skip Ninja with a Dragon Strike, going to split the team for the moment. Higgy getting the phase shift towards us, set up on the bomb side with the looking now, X-Strike onto Sagara, gonna get thrown away by Gouge. Genji going into the middle of everyone, Defector will finish off the kill, maybe looking for more. It will be Gouge taken out as well. Samu going quite far forward and it is going to be taken out, so 2 for 1 at the moment in favour of DKs. Good to get this tribute. Boss in the meantime pushing the top lane, going to get them a 4 as well. So nice sequence there for DKs, and you already see the value that the Sonya can bring to the team. Leap onto Sagara, setting everything up. Can't run away from it. Don't think that 20% movement speed is enough. X-Strike on top of it as well. We saw the throw out by Higgy, but it was not enough. Going for the Oppressor at level 7. It's not a Tower TC very much. Where is it? Where are you? There you are. But Lock Tower Guard is a talent. Don't worry about CDR. Just get your Cigar out of safety with armor is an option that I don't think anyone except me is crazy enough to even consider. But we can see this game if maybe the additional armor on the throw would be useful. But not seeing the spell armor at level 13. That's quite an interesting choice here. Going instead for the Hydra's transfusion. 3 clear of the mid lane by Niflin was this, as posturing around the bottom side are DKs. Level 13 will be hit for both teams. Samantha moving up now to the top lane to get some more XP, but inconsequential at the moment most likely. Looking now for Hogger. McGibbert's going to walk away at the moment. Defense is spawned for DKs. Then don't have the global though. Nephilia gave a capture. Samu's in position to interrupt. Needs a grenade for his trouble and can go for it again with quite the pest. It's Genji McGibbert's thrown in. Dragon Strike on top of everyone though. Buying some space and more only finding the... There he goes, trying to connect to the rest of the team. Leap there from Genji, trying to buy some space. Essential will not connect in time. His first kill is onto Joey. Are they going to go for anything more though, other side of DKs? Without the healer, McGibbert's thrown in again. Apocalypse on top of quite a few people will be stunned, but nothing comes of it. Roscope Ninja going to survive. Hogger at the moment, finding the return kill there. The curse will be picked up by the side of Blackhearts. Now need to fix their lanes. They have Giants pushing in the top lane already, credited on moving for that one. Higgy gonna grab the XP in the middle as the push is currently onto bottom. Summer's around, but on his own Genji is not able to do anything I'd expect. Now finds Higgy. It is a Decimate Gouge, there's no taunt available. Phase shift coming out, and now could look for a counterplay onto McGibbert's looking for the throw. Not gonna do so just yet. Dragon Strike from those Scope Ninja. Brawling here is good though for Blackheart, just buying time for the minis to push in on the lanes. Not able to do so at the moment. Samu going to clear bottom. Credidel's dealt with top. Bottom fort will go, mid fort rather, will be taken next for them. Spray and play from Tychus level 13 again. Not opting into the spell armor here against this Sonya Hanzo Genji team. The rest of the curse time will be spent on starting their boss. Everyone's currently in the top lane, but Halson Doesn't have a fallback to defend. Actually getting main switch here, but Border Pult from the Hogger will be spent to survive. Level 16 now for Blackheart as they get their boss in the meantime. You don't see it much these days, but Ludahor does make the Hogger even more obnoxious as far as trying to pick off in the side lane. You do, of course, miss out from a very nice stun though. Samu in the mid with everyone. Feeling the slow from Nerfalira. Devouring More will be X-Stroke away from. Trade, I think you're happy with if you're Warzay, so that's a lot less kill threat on the Zagara. Now pushing in the bottom lane, still level 16 advantage for a short time to the side of Blackheart. Wall taken out already. How far up can Warzay play on the creep is my question. Wall's going to be opened up, laser drill dropped by Tychus, getting onto that keep. Zoning Dragon Strike to try and buy time from Tipsy spots, but not dealing with a laser drill, which is actually the bigger threat to this keep, for being honest here. Gonna be taken down is the bottom keep. And it's an easy leave now from Blackheart. Going to get themselves this camp on the way out. Iggy, I think, wasn't spotted there. Camp will be taken, now moving into middle. Level 16 is now available for DKs. It's... Yep, there it is, Giant Slayer. Not going to see the piercing escape, which is good news if you are Warzay, and bad news if you're Higgy, if you ask me. Now it is their Bruiser camp being started. Joey knows got Ninja working on that one. Curse is neutral spawn on this next tribute. 2 already in favour of DKs from before. Both teams taking the Bruiser camp, so might just see another fight here. Going to be a 2-level advantage for side of Blackheart's. 8% health and damage might make the difference in this fight. It's quite believable. Gilbert's going to be spotted out by the creep. It's currently only 4 members, though. Hogger is split below them. Can Looter pour in, though, to find a nice angle if the opportunity arises. And yeah, we do see it. Corrosive Saliva from Zagara. Gonna have a miserable time, I'm sure, with McGibbets, but we'll see what this Diablo can do anyway. Hogger still just pushing middle of the moment. Now looking for a play in the 4v5. Credidel not gonna leap just yet. Now looking onto Zagara. X-Strike there. Apocalypse not connecting. Throw out. A split is the team of Blackheart at the moment. Nerfalira on his own bottom, but willing to fight in the 2v1 thanks to laser drill. Joey thrown in now by Higgy, gonna be taken out. Once again, Decimate's going to start the chase for their team. McGiblets is the target at the moment. Nerfalira trying to look for more, but they will settle for the 2 kills at the meantime. Hanzo taken out as well by our Galash, and it's going to be 3 kills over to the side of Blackheart. Maybe forcing it a little bit too early. With that play onto Roseus. Galash not going to get stunned up by that leap, able to throw Zagara away to safety. Tychus with this build with a laser drill can hold his ground for at least a little bit in the 2v1 setting against some of these members of DKs, and now it's going to be a push in the top lane. Level 20's around the corner as well. I'm expecting it'll be Broodmother from Zagara. Yep, there it is. Hack Instinct, sorry, it's called this talent. Spoon over the Baneling one. In any case, top keep going to be taken out with trouble. Boss still very healthy. They could look to end the game if they so desire. Stepping forward at the moment. No Skip Ninja getting some damage onto this boss. Spear used by Kedidol. Doesn't have this one available for elite play now. But Giblet's going to get thrown. Leaping onto the cigar. Extract not quite connecting though. Diablo way down. Devouring More onto 2 as well. Higgy going to look to get them out of this on the Decimate. It will be 2 more kills for the Brightwing actually. Laser Joe dropped onto the core. Joey once again in a bit of a pickle and taken out. And Blackheart's Buckle going to tie the series up 1 apiece. And I was wondering if they knew what they're doing leaving the Scarab, and it looks like they did have something planned, did the side of DKs, wanting to jump on her with the Sonya, with the Apocalypse and Genji, but the Garrosh pick from Higgy doing a lot to prevent resplays into the fray, getting Zagara to safety most of the time. That first one, not quite, but that's alright. Quite a comfortable lead after some of the mid-game team fights. It was picks though ultimately onto Joey, from what I saw, that were getting the team fight in favour of Blackheart's pretty cool. Struggling a bit perhaps against the Decimate Garrosh with all of the slows, makes it difficult. If you're Veigar to really do much, you do see 3,000 damage done to heroes this game by Joey. That's quite low though, even if you just consider the lightning shield, but that's neither here nor there really. Wouldn't have changed the outcome of the game, I expect. I'll take another short break, and once I return it will be game number 3 between the teams. Okay, everyone, we're getting into game number 3. Blackheart's winning game number 2. DK Tipsy Agent opting for first pick, and we'll be going to Volskaya as the map pick by Blackheart's pretty cool. One of the better maps I think to end this series. We've seen both teams opt for some very heavy team fighting styles, and Volskaya is a map that lets you reach level 20 because you can't do much to finish before then, really. But there's definitely some things that I will expect are going to be banned. Yeah. Val, probably banned. Zagara, we saw last game, they tried to deal with it. They weren't able to. Are they going to run it back, or are they just going to say no? The Zagara's annoying. We will take the 1 ban penalty to get out. We might, and I do mean might, see Nova picked again for Blackhearts, but not sure I'd be a fan of it. You can do a lot more with the COVID ops, at least on this map, but there's better stealth heroes you can pick. And there we go, Zagara is going to get banned. Leaving Falstad open, which is one of the Skeleton Cursed Hollow, I suppose, just for the global threat. It's also a weak to Haka map, so you can still get rid of Falstad and let the Haka through. Junkrat going to be banned. I wonder if both these teams are just thinking about the scaling picks so far. Junkrat, one of the better ones as well. We saw in the first game, Nifley doing a lot of work with that one. And yes, it is going to be Falstad banned. They're dropping the Haka instead, which I can understand and definitely agree with. Falstad wind tunnel can be very, very, very obnoxious to play against. You can barely even cast your spells if you are being hit against the wall. Battleman Blaze, if Vala open, are they willing to first pick it? On the side of DKs. thinking about it. Mephisto. Excellent. Samu gonna look that one in. Same idea. Get to level 20. I am a disgusting 1v9 hero. Val on the other side, both teams, they know where they want to put their eggs. They've found their basket. Johanna taken as well. I'm expecting 10 scaling heroes, 10 team fighting heroes in this game, and I will not mind in the slightest. Now, Cassia, one of the better heroes for dealing with Vala. AA Cassia can roughly match the range and can definitely match the damage in the 1v1s. Alexstrasza, necessary to pair with Mephisto, and Stitches for McGiblets. Maybe it's Globe Synergy, maybe they just want to find hooks to start off the fight, but in any case, Stitch is not a hero you see that much. But if I'm being honest, that's probably just to pair with the Alexstrasza. And go for the funny globe stacking and movement speed shenanigans. Gorgero. Can be quite a way to start things off. You already have Endurance Fate from Mephisto. They wanted to have mind control, so Varnus couldn't get banned away. He wasn't first rotation banned this time, but taken out nonetheless. One thing I will point out is that Halcon has locked in the Johanna. We saw Higgy tanking game number 2 of Zul, which makes me think we have a fun hero coming from Blackheart's Booty Call. Anduin banned away by DKs. Watching very closely now what Higgy is going to pick here. Or most likely, I think, will actually be left for the final pick. Tracer from Nerfalira and Malfurion. I mean, I'm getting scared for what Higgy's going to pick here. We've seen Zul already. Not sure I'd pick Zul here, but there can definitely be other tricks left in the basket. You can still pick Medivh here if you really wanted to and just have Trace offline. It is a thing you can do on Volskaya, but it's not that much minion wave clearing to do. Seeing now from the side of DK's Leorc and Cassia, as mentioned before, this is a monster comp they've drafted here for level 20. It's absolutely beautiful. We're not seeing much lockdown on the side of Blackheart to deal with this Cassia. And now all eyes for me are on Higgy. What have you got cooking here? Is it Zerator maybe? That could be a fun one to deal with all this. A Nubarak. They do need lockdown for the Cassia. It helps against the Mephisto as well. You can deal with Gorge potentially, but I think that'll be a weak usage of it. I'm scared though, to be honest, of Nubarak. Yeah, it's a situational pick he can take here, but I can't help but think it's insufficient. I've seen quite a few Mephistos in these Division 2 games, and they have a tendency to just win the game and kill people in one combo after level 16. I'm very scared for Zemansva. Vala though should not be taken too lightly though. Of course, in the late game, basically in full control over what happens this game is this. So let's see what happens. Game number 3. Teams are both at 1 apiece. Map Volskaya Foundry for our last showdown here. Blue team, Blackheart's Booty Call, Warzess playing Vala, Halcon playing Johanna, Nerfalira playing Tracer, Samantha playing not Bright Ring, that's Malfurion. And Higgy will be playing a Nubarak. Right hand side, DK's Tipsy Agents, McGiblet's playing Stitches, Joey playing Alexstrasza, Credidal playing Leorc, No Scope Ninja playing Cassia, Samu playing Mephisto. It is indeed AA Cassia. This is what I want to see. It's also Assumed Vitality from Leorc. They're not going full Globe Singe, I suppose, with the active. Damage being done to Mephisto at the moment, but even more to Warzeus connecting with the Drain Hope, but cannot stay nearby. Both these teams have carries that want stacking Vala and Mephisto, who has gone for Q at level 1, which is what you typically see in EU, and for one I would agree with. Looking now, Globes onto Joey 2 so far. We're not going to let the minions die to get that caster minion. Being split a little bit here, other side of the Tipsy agents. Hook though on towards this, but there's no fault. Peggy jumping in for barrel charge. Might be in trouble for it, but it's early game Cassie, not that scary. No Scope Ninja getting some damage down. Pale onto 2. Everything okay for the time being. Okay, they're just pushing in these lanes. Has easily got more clear than Johanna in the early stages. We probably won't even see the subdue at level... What was called? I don't remember what's called for level 4 PV town for Johanna, but in any case, Alexstrasza with a premature abundance will keep everyone top tough. Camp not being started yet for either team. You're 130. Camps are a huge source of XP in this game as well as power in your team fights. Now gonna be started, but Samantha can't do this on their own. Going to contest now. Dragon not yet available for Joey. Will be up though in just a few seconds. Corridor getting a bomb, not gonna die to it though. Root on the point. Cassia low, goes down, abundance not in time. Joey going into dragon form. Hook onto Warzeus. This is a big kill they can get to its Valor. Attack speed reduction incoming. Taken out by Corridor. Joey now not able to get through this Uberback shield. Kill for both teams. Cassia no level 4 yet. Were they level 4 before that fight started? If Cassie didn't have a survivability talent and died there, it'd be very unfortunate. But it's a kill onto the Valor. 5% already lost. How much more will we be getting? Turret now being started up by Warzeus on his own though as the Valor player. Samantha presumably coming down to help soon. No Scope Ninja starting the Assault Trooper camp. No one's moving for the Sentinel. Turret camp was used... No, it's not, sorry. Credidels has it, so they do have that available for them still. No making move to point yet. Level 7's not yet for either team. Joey, 7 on the quest, getting closer to that Circle of Life completion. Charge in by Higgy, not really finding much though. Now finding a Pale on No Scope Ninja, is just going to walk it up for the time being. Hooked by McGibbets to make sure. Our players have no interest in this objective. They have minions to kill. It is indeed subdue from... I don't remember what the town is then, level 4 on the PvE. But it's going to be the Q quest slow. Samantha. It'll be okay. It's out in the early game Mephisto. We don't have the exploding skulls yet. Scope Ninja also quite strong against the Tracer as the Cassio. Very nice pick, I think, by Varan. It's done well from so far. Gonna be surviving a lot of these plays by Blackheart is pretty cool. Soul Troopers now taken for Warzeus. Gonna get hooked. Could be in trouble here. Is Deval minus 5%. Samu not fighting with Lightning Nova. Surviving with about 60 health there is Warzeus, but that is enough. Corridor trying to cut off that on the wrong side of Africa actually. There's Warzeus. Minus 5 once again for our Valor player. And it's good stuff from DKs to look for these plays while they can before the Valor gets that range and then the survivability later. And I mean, they do have stitches. You can always find plays with the hook. Nerf, they are getting quite low here. Fine for now though. Kind of now clearing up mid lane. Alcon just trying to match the wave clear with this Johanna. Hook on Samantha. This is a much nicer positioning by Samu. Gets the kill onto Mephisto. Pulse bomb hitting Cassia taken out in response. Samu impaled up on the return. Joey's here to give some healing though. Warzes tanking the towers, taking a lot of damage. Drain Hope not finishing off the kill though despite the extra range. Almost getting another -5 there was Warzes. First to level 10 will be DK's. Turrets respawning for both teams. Warzes now starting it up. Joey Alchasa, not the best of his camps, but working on it. Samu here to help out. And not even any progress on the objective. These teams know if they take this thing, it's just going to be more stacking for the other team's carry. They don't even want the objective, they just want to get to... on 111. So, these teams, if they could, I think that handshake, just getting to level 20, both of them, with a good number of stacks on the Val, I suppose, and just start brawling. Personally, I'll be in favour as well, because we have to go through the song and dance of the early and mid-game in the meantime. Nephilim, don't know what's going to happen down here, but Tracer is going to clear the lane, I suppose. Halcon taking care of middle. Maybe they were scared of a Sentinel camp start, but it will just be Assault Troopers for DKs. Now looking for progress on the point. Mephisto 27 stacks, so he'll benefit a lot from this objective going over, I suppose. Okay, down, moving down to bottom. Tracer kind of just dodging everything though, for being honest. Scope Ninjas here has gone for Valkyrie. Very underplayed is this heroic. Lightning Ball offers for damage, but Valkyrie offers the playmaking. They have stitches, but you can always go for more. Warzes now clearing top lane, being jumped on by Cardell. No Entomber will be used Tiggy there to cover as well. 3 members on this middle point. It's not quite that exciting having this protector, guys, I promise. Nephilim in the area, but Cassia quite happy taking the trades back with the Pokesticks. Now starting up their Assault Troopers are the side of Blackheart. Pretty cool. They might just be giving this one up. Level 13's on the horizon, both teams, from neither's taken it yet. Closer though is the side of DK's. Now in overtime, no Ninja, gonna need a pulse bomb. Cassia gonna be just fine though with the Abundance Hook, not connecting onto Halcon, needing to lead the point though. Entomb is used, Ice Skin there for time, Big Blessed Shield going to stop the damage coming in. Turret dropped as well, both turrets even, and there's the Dragon from Joey. They really want this trigger of Protector. And I think that Warzes quite happy to let them have it. Pushing the top lane in the meantime, the Assault Troopers, No Scope Ninja here to deal with that one. We'll spend the Surge of Light, that's going to be not a problem though, I would expect. Treglav, bottom side, Warzes in position to start stacking up as soon as some of these members show. Maybe a little bit scared for where McGiblet is. Hook onto Nerfalira, no Gorge though on top of it. And yeah, this is what I'm saying. They don't want to use the Protector, they don't want to give Vala stacks. They've quite well contained her actually so far. Level 13, 56 stacks on Creator Hunters, not really where you want to be. He may be considering a play here, but I'm not sure you can get one. Hook on Anubarak, going to be fine. There's Dragon Scales from Joey, so really difficult for him to look for anything. Also, it's left for Triglav alone, so it's got to get a turret. In the meantime, No Scope Ninja here to help out. Was this maybe getting a little bit cocky there? Entomb, not going to be used. No Flavor. Also fine for now. And yeah, not really a whole lot is happening. Almost wish I could cut to a break at the moment and come back once at least level 16 says, because then the teams might start killing each other. Shard of Hate from Mephisto actually level 13, not opting into the Q spell power. We're seeing an invade attempt here, spotted by McGiblet. Samu on the way down, but a little bit split from team in a moment. XP not given over just yet, McGiblet staying on the point, ends up whole round team fight already. The front line though is in trouble for the side of DK's. Valkyrie not really finding much as well. The Hulk, the first ones go down, but they're not done yet. Cassia in trouble as well. Mephisto trying to do what damage she can. Gonna be jumped up by Nubek. Nice barrel charge there and pay as well to finish off that kill. 3 kills to Blackheart so far. Cocoon on Stitches, but Gibbert's surely going to fall from this one. 4 kills out of almost nowhere to the side of Blackheart's booty call. Nice invade by them. Samu not there to help defend in time. Huge damage done onto the front line of DK's Tipsy agents. You're going down very quickly in that one. They did hold on to Dragon Queen though. XP lead now in favour of Blackheart's booty call. Some stacks as well for Warzair's. Going to be quite happy with that one at least. Almost passing the second threshold on the quest. Level 16's around the corner though for DKs. No one has taken the support camp yet, which I find a little bit surprising. Hook will find Johanna. Iron Skin comes out. Gibbets has reduced Hook cooldown at level 7, so could look for a re-engage. Not going to do so just yet though. Cassia, considering her level 16 talent, Martial Law will be taken in the end. Sentinels started up, and Novak dropping some beetles, and they are going to give up this one. Nice job of XP for them, as well as Bargamida. Hook not connecting. Nature's Balance is going to be taken here. We'll see if anything comes of that. Little bit of push here. It's not very exciting, but I don't really have anything else to talk about. Objective starting top lane, but probably not seeing contesting that one from the teams. Seeing the bush here. Don't know what's going to come of that. Looks like nothing. We are going into E builds. I suppose it's a bit difficult to side push even if you wanted to. Chase can come and be a bit of a menace. And we're kind of just posturing in a moment and making our way to level 20. Turret camp has respawned bomb, so Kodo gets the Wraithwalk off in time. Are we going to see another invade here by Blackheart's booty call? Not yet, at least. McGiblet's checking the bush. Don't think they saw the hook come out, but it is now on cooldown for McGiblets. Was this clearing up top lane? Now starting up the camp with the members moving up top lane. No contest this time from Blackheart's booty call, so going to secure their own turrets. Quite a few members moved down, though maybe a bit scared of it, so will be damage on top lane. Hook not connecting. Damage on the Cradle. Life Binder comes out, but it's not going to finish, so that's going to be the first kill there. Tranquility will be used by Malfurion. Samu, next one in trouble, going to be taken down. That's one damage to God. The most important one is on Mephisto. Here comes No Scope Ninja, but the plays may be done. Hook onto Higgy. I think they're happy to take this fight though, beside the Blackhearts. Not really finding anything more though, but the level 20s are here. It's almost certainly Farflight Quiver for the Valor, which means we might start having some activity if Blackhearts want to siege up these towers. It is indeed Farflight Quiver can now outrange us to Desire. Blessed Shield connecting on Snowscope Ninja, going to be taken out. Not used for turret. It's a second kill, quite well staggered by Blackheart's booty call. Will they go for more though? Hook by McGiblets, not going to find a Gorge though from it. Gonna knock Gorge and Nubrak. I don't know if it's targeting one though. Lifebinder will be used to buy the Stitches some time. And Tomb is used as well. No Philira taking damage from the keep, but okay for the time being. Hook not connecting. That could have been a little bit of danger of a hit, but will not happen. Still a level and a half until 20 to hit here by the red team. Can pressure absolutely on this keep. Warzes and friends. No Philira tanking at the moment. Can we drop a turret and start hitting it? Just happy to let Valor do it for the time being. You have to be quite careful in your positioning. For some reason, the right click doesn't always take you out of keep range. It's a bit inconsistent. Damage will be done for the time being. Everyone respawns now for DK's Tipsy agents, but They're still not near their level 20 talents. Valkyrie very nearly hitting Warzeus, but will not do so. Credo getting some damage reduction. Doesn't have Entomb just now though. Insurance is going to get used by Samu. And they very nearly get made out of it, so maybe if they get this Trig Glove, they will be able to end the game with it. The question is, who do you really want in it? It's easy to put Halcon there, and maybe Samantha ducks in and out of it as necessary. Just going to get another bar to commit at the moment, level 21. Nearly ready to play the game is our red team. Giblet spotted. Fine for now. Warzeus now turning attention to the top fort. Level 20 is not here yet, so they could get it, but they need the respect of the Stitches hook. Could very easily change the course of the game with one connection onto Smansville Warzeus. Halcon pushing in the bottom lane. Now, that was always connected. Recall in time by Nephilim, not going to get gorged. That was mighty close. Now looking for a play over the turret campus. That's where we're going to decide the fate of the game. Level 20s are here, so ready to fight. Nephilim this time, no recall available. It's going to get gorged. Balcony drops. Cocoon going to get out immediately. Mephisto trying to get some damage on, but not able to do so yet. Jones of Hate now being used. Going to root up Malfurion for the time being. Lifebinder going to be used as well. Dragon for Joey. Hook on Nephilim. Going to recall out of this one at least. Going in is Samu, but maybe a bit too far. It's just killed off by Warzeus. Hook not connecting this time either. I'm a little surprised it's Mimic, but you can understand why. They have Malfurion with the cleanse. Still looking though with just the Valor damage. Hook again not connecting by McGibbert. So it's just no scope ninja. Trying to do what you can with Cassie, but it's very difficult against this Nubrak. Even without the rewinds. We are looking for something. There's no Entomb yet, but they may not realise it. Hook on Warzeus. No Gorge Row by McGiblets. Gonna finish up the mid-keep in the meantime. Other side of Blackheart's Booty Bay. McGiblet still trying to find something on this Valor though. It is difficult. Mephisto back in 15 seconds. Gorge available and Entomb available though. Hook again. Not gonna find him. Nephilim and friends moving up to the top lane, waiting for Higgy to tank this one with the Beatles. Fort goes down without a problem. Halcon in the mid lane using Iron Skin, gonna be okay. And Samu has returned. Now starting off the objective. Blackheart's booty call now that the mid keep is down and there's an open path onto the core. Getting a their camps in the meantime. Nephilim, you have to imagine, can't die, though testing luck I suppose with the hook. Quite safe is this Tracer. And everyone is starting to migrate towards the top lane. Except Warzeus. Down here with the minion wave. This Valor can quite quickly take this keep. They're playing around in the middle at the moment, looking for Johanna, gets the Iron Skin off, dropping it out. Blessed Shield, buying space as well. Higgy going to come in and defend as well. Lifebinder was used. Hook connects on Johanna actually. Going to try and finish off this one, but not able to do so. Sleep from Samantha making space for them. Warzeus getting the bottom keep as well. Smoke and Mirrors gameplay Blackheart, but it works out for them. Level 23 now, about to get their protect as well, with 2 keeps now open. It's a lot easier for them to position in a way the Stitches cannot hook them easily. Now looking for Bowding Emitter as well. Hook not connecting onto Warzeus. Protector taken, will be entered by Nephilim. Bowding Emitter will be grabbed by Blackheart's Bootical, and they're looking to end the game with this one. We'll see what can be done about it. Hook finds a Nubarak. Gorge onto him actually. They want to go for a kill here, but they don't have much more card control. And Tomb not going to connect as well. Silence is not on a Nubarak. Dragon will be used. Valkyrie in on Malfurion. Could be the target here for them. Damage reduction by Leok. Trying to do what they can. It's 3 people on top of the sleep though by Samantha. Was it free to do as much damage as desired? Samantha the target of Samu in trouble, but not down just yet. Samu finishes off that one now. Warzest now without a healer. No scope ninja in melee form. Should be to kill off his Vala. On the core is the protector. Do they have enough damage to deal? I think they don't, to be honest. Already down to 50% is the core. Nerfilera trying to finish off this one. Connects to the charge and it will surely be the end of the game. As Blackheart's Booty Call take the series in a 2-1 manner in the end. And I suppose he used the chess analogy. It was maybe a bit of a queen sacrifice there as Vala and Malfurion left to the birds, but in the meantime, Trigger Protector uncontested, able to smack away at the core. At this stage of the game, that thing is actually useful and they do end the game with it. Was there's 3 deaths to the Vala, but still able to do quite a bit of damage. In the end, though, some very big sleeps coming out from Samantha, stopping the chase onto Johanna after she was hooked back in the mid lane. That could have been a turning point for the control. At the end of it taking a long time to be killed by the 5 members of DKs, with the 3-man route onto the damage dealers. Taking quite a bit of time. They went for a scaling comp. They went for the funny glow build, did DKs. But in the end, Vala reigns supreme. And sometimes that's just how it is. Well done to Blackheart's taking the series 2-1. A little bit sketchy game number 1, but number 2, they were in control for game number 3. It took a bit of time to get there, but they were stronger in the team fights, and with the pushing power of level 20 Vala, they were able to control the map as well.